taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Utah Utes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Utes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right... He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here in the opening drive, taking a shot deep down the field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down, buying some time. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armour. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
He's got it, first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick completion on the out. Knocked down for the tackle. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Utes will try to move the chains on 4th down. Quarterback adapting. Finds some fresh air. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They got Sippo Zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Utah! The offense cashing it in on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. They marched 78 yards down the field. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense. Getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it up to 16.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Nobody fooled defensively there. They throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, hoping to set up some blocks, but on the perimeter, they get beat at the point of attack, and the defense actually creates a negative play.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Utes!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. Inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Wide out, trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The quick out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Houston wants to play fast. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking downfield on first down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense gets set for second down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a... Let him be checked out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 5-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Houston going up tempo.
first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Now on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they will score! Touchdown, Utah!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Utes have it with a first and 10. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Utes will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Racing down the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars. Ready to try the point after. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safety.
Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Utes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Now, fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Quick strike complete. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, going to the air. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series and they turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Takes a hit as he fires. He's not going to get there. Stop. Fourth down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout. Challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jeff.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's open on the right. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
And you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that we can pick to make a play down the field?
They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Man, it's easy to... when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
Got his man on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. Man, they're taking advantage right now.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. working that left side now. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Zings it complete to the right. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
Turning it on! And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice catch by the big tight end. Nice job holding on to the football, getting the first down. But I tell you what, I love the physicality by the defense. I love how they're making him pay every time he catches the football. Later on, he might be less likely to want to reach his arms out there and try to catch that thing.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
First down for the offense.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Right on the money. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When you